Hey, Karina. Hi, Joe. Oh, look at you, Joe. #1 in the chat. Top fan thing. Hey, Elizabeth. Tutti Q. Renee. Did I feel a shift? Well, I was up at 4:40. I was up. It wasn't even 3 a.m. So I've been really tired, like dizzy tired. So maybe that's what I was feeling. Yeah, right, Susie? It's eclipse day. It's new moon day, and tomorrow is equinox. Hey, Penny, Erica, Bloomsy. Hey, Sal, Kay, Gaia, Nellie. Yeah, I live in the city. I'm not going to see it either. Hey, Stacy, member. Stacy, a member. Woo woo, woo woo. Ding the bell, ding the bell. Pulling Miss Angie. Oh, well, even if you were late, Susie, at least you show up. Hello, Phyllis. Hi, Laura. Yeah, Joe, he's keeping it real. Keith Edwards, keeping it real. Okay, that's what I'm hearing about a shift. You're not late, Judy. Hey, Nate. I got your emails. I just haven't had a chance to respond. Yeah, it's the eclipse. It's an eclipse and a new moon. That's about hidden things coming to light. A double dose, a double whammy. And then the equinox tomorrow. The solstice. Depending on your preference. Hey, Dee Dee. Hey, Hughes. Morning, JP. Yeah, Karina. Gird your loins. Hey, Aaron. Yeah, I had a headache too, Bloomsy. It was wicked. That's not the first time I've woken up with a wicked migraine. Thank goodness for extra strength Excedrin. Well, Susie, what we need comes out, right? It's not a one and done with this stuff. At some point it will be done, but it's got to be a culmination. Everything that doesn't serve us, or it doesn't serve our higher purpose, has got to crumble. It's got to fall. Yeah, Guy, I do that just before winter hits. I've been doing that too. Keeping my bed made up and stuff, which is not me. I don't do good with schedules, regimes, routines. Ooh, you see what I got on my mind? Regimes. Okay. Yeah, still, I was like popping awake every 20 minutes. JP staying in your house. Oh, migraine's gone, Erin. Thank you. I took Excedrin. That works for me generally. You know, I used to get migraines all the time. All the time. Stress. But the migraines, that's, you know, if you watch Miss Erin, she's not wrong on Consciously Erin. She talks about the migraines, waking up with headaches, pressure here in your third eye, pressure here on your crown. That's a release. It's a release, and it's also the energy coming in. And you can do those things at the same time. I think that's where the migraines come from. It's like compounding pressure. Hey, Denise. Renee, I woke up and I couldn't breathe. That'll pop me up out of bed. I couldn't breathe. I felt like I was being smothered. Hey, Sally, mentholatum? What's that, hon? Help me out here. Help out, assistant. Here you go, JP. I know, I keep trying to get to my music, and I never. And I know when I get to my music, I feel better all over. All over. You used to tell our dogs that we scratch their tummy and say, "Oh, that feels good all over." Nathan, probably not. Nathan, I'm looking. I saw the hey Shelly. I don't see anything else, Nathan. Do it again. I must be missing it. Yeah, Catherine, me too. Like I when I get up in the morning, I'm loopy. When I wake up from a nap, I'm still loopy. I keep thinking I need more sleep. Hey, Verona. Good to see you. Oh, Vix. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that sounds right. I also had that, like, because mine comes from up here, my neck and my shoulders, and I have the acetaminophen gel. That actually works really well if the migraine has gone into the back of my head. Peppermint and lavender, okay? Geez, Sally, and you're still here? Good for you, hon. Hey, Martine. Mentholatum. Okay. Right, Joanne. That's all we can do. Hey, Jane. Oh, that's all we can do. Listen, we're human. We're not going to be happy all the time. We're not going to be positive all the time. We're putting too much pressure on ourselves. Our job is to be aware of when we're feeling like that and redirect our thoughts. We're human. We're supposed to have feelings and emotions. You know, a lot of us grew up being shamed for having emotion. Thank you, Martine. Yeah. They're going to make a big fuss over that funeral. Yeah. So all we can do, Jilly, is try to rest when we can. Hey, hold the light. I haven't heard that in a long time. Howdy doody. Well, if you go out, hold the light, just come right back in. Yeah, Aaron, I'm not even. I caught a real quick glimpse of a title on my YouTube feed, and I was like, oh, no, actually, it was Substack. I was like, I'm not. Just how about listen? We know what they're going to do. Let's not pay attention to it. Here, paying attention to it prolongs the process of it being gone, right? Paying attention to it adds energy to it. Have you noticed that? I mean, I'll do a video about rump roast every now and then now, and it's really not even about him, right? Because my energy has been redirected towards other things. And not because I'm better than anybody else. I can't. When we just can't do it anymore, when we just can't sit here and think about this BS that's going on in that orange blob, okay? We will get sick and tired of being sick and tired at some point. All of us will, and we'll just stop thinking on it. Because every one of you knows that that's the only way to move this process along quicker. Stop feeding energy into this person. Stop feeding energy into his energy, into Vance's energy. Just let's keep our focus on the present. What are we doing right this minute? What do we need to do next? If we're overwhelmed, okay, I'm overwhelmed, write a list. What do I need to do? Wash up 4 or 5 dishes. I want to vacuum a rug. I cleaned my bathroom and cleaned up my bathroom. I mopped and swept and mopped my kitchen the other day. Those are the things that make cleaning things out is actually a really good way to. That's why Wiccans will like use a broom. We won't touch the floor with it, but we'll use a broom to sweep the energy out of the house or the apartment, right? So when we clean, it's the same concept. It's about the intent. We're cleaning because we want to get rid of the stagnant energy, get rid of the dust and the dirt, which is energy as well, right? Same thing with thinking about other people. We want to get rid of the energy. We want to let go of the energy so we can move along. This is why we keep harping on stay in the present. What are you doing right now? Okay, this thing is happening. Have your feels. We got to feel our feels and move on. You can read a title of something. Hey, Aaron, thank you, sweetie. You can read the title of a podcast or the title of a YouTube video, and you just got informed. Okay, let's move along now. I do it in the morning. Yep, that's what's happening in the world. That's great. Now let me go watch a dog video. Darlene, we're doing political questions today, sweetie. Oh, that's right. Estelle likes the yard care videos. Yeah. Excellent, Renee. Oh, I know that she didn't want. Yeah, I knew that, Nathan. I knew that. She wanted Buttigieg, which listen, this is how I feel. If it's not a corrupt MAGA or Republican or Democrat, I'm okay. And of course I want her to be. And the cards keep coming up, yes, for that. But she wanted Pete. Oh heavens, if we had a gay vice president, oh my God, the universe is going to explode. People sometimes just, the stupidity. Hey, Betty. Right, Aaron? Aaron says, don't sit in a pity pot too long, you get diaper rash. There's the attitude, JP. That's the attitude to have. Yeah, I saw that too, Nathan. Yeah, I saw your emails. But they're like, oh, his body double, like that would be the only one. There's way more than one. Oh, yesterday, Spirit Team said he had the 4 and he added 2 more, and they added, not him. I got to stop doing that. He didn't do anything. So let's look at it this way with what President Harris said in her book. She's being honest, and I have to appreciate that. Mistakes were made because the first mistake was waiting that long to have her run. Okay, that was the first mistake. And there were other mistakes along the way. But she worked with what she had at that moment. She did the best that she could at that moment. And she was more than happy to work with Tim Walz. More than happy. Only thing about the Nextdoor app I found, JP, was that it was clicky and snooty. But that's in my area. Yeah, hold the light. She was too thick in the middle. We've seen her before. She was at the Vatican, that one. That was too thick in the middle. Nathan, let me see. Nathan wants to know, let me put my keyboard down. Nathan wants to know if we still see Tim Walz as VP. Say hello. Thank you, Spirit Team. Clearance Center, please. Is Tim Walz still going to be Vice President of the United States when Kamala Harris takes her rightful place as president? Yes. Yeah, Susie Q. I'm going to pre-order that on my Kindle, though. Her book. I'm going to because I can't. It's the print. The print is too small on a book, and I don't have to lug it around with me if I move. Joe, it's probably a little bit of both with that AI thing. You know, I mentioned that in yesterday's video about that parcel fern leaf on that bald guy's head on his face. And I'm like, that's what happens when you AI an existing video. Like, they'll go to shake somebody's hand and the other person's hand will disappear, or their whole arm will disappear. It looks like a Photoshop copy and paste. I'm really good at spotting it. And also, so you are getting better at spotting the AI, and it's getting worse. They're slack. They're slack. All right. Everybody say thank you and hello to our Wrenchy moderators. Wrench. Yeah, Linda, with the arthritis going from, it's moving over to the right hand. It's getting harder to hold things, plus neuropathy. So do have a hard time with holding stuff. I had to buy a new toilet because I dropped something in the toilet that won't come out. I had to buy. Yeah, and the hands were too small, Joe. And there was no bruises. CGI too. Thank you, Susie. Susie Q. I couldn't remember the acronym for that. Okay, thank you. Thank you for that. So Susie says CGI is what's used on existing videos, and AI is when they create it from scratch. Well, they must have created some of that from scratch. Because okay, I lost it. Lisa, Sky Girl, is an editor. It's what she does for a living. So she knows about that stuff. Thurgood Marshall, huh? Let me find a piece of paper. Probably not going to do that right now, but I'll put them on the list, okay? I've got like 35 people on the channel list. All right, let's start pulling some bunny cards, you guys. Let's pull some Papa Joe cards. No, I think he is campaigning for governor. Listen, he acts like he's oblivious to contender selection pilferage. He really does. He acts like he's totally oblivious to it. But I think he does that on purpose. So let him run for governor. He can pull out of the race. Nothing we can do about it anyway. Campaigning is campaigning, right? He's going to campaign just as hard to be governor again as he would to be vice president. A smoke screen, maybe. Maybe. Oh. Okay, hold on there, Nathan. Let me click on your name. Add as moderator. Standard. Thank you. There you go, Nathan. Okay, we have a new moderator, Nathan. We did RGB, Erica. Just put when you go to my channel page, just put her name in the little search, and that video will come right up for you, hon. Yeah, there's 90 people, 60 likes. I don't know. I just know. Okay, it's just I can tell. Maybe it's because I'm such a movie person. Like I don't have the attention span to read really, so I escape through movies. We love Miss Lisa. Princess Diana. Yeah, we already did her too, hon. Again, just stick her in the little search above my video page. There you go, Estelle. Let me see. All right, I've got her down to revisit. I've got a lot of people that others asked to have channeled 2 months ago. No, the spirit team said no right immediately. Princess Di was not on the epi list. She wasn't about that. Hubby was doing that. He was known for cheating on her. You know, it's like a rite of passage or something for people in power. They got to mess around on the old lady or the old man. I don't get it. Yeah. Guy, I think you're right, honey guy. Honey guy. I'm tired. I'm stuttering, switching my words around. Where's Melinda? Let me see. What did Melinda say? Yeah, Nathan. He's a weenie. Oh dear. What am I missing here? Melinda, because once they start telling the truth, all the truth will come out. And it is, slowly but surely. We get the Tower card often for these people. Oh my goodness. Tom Holman, is that the one that was caught getting a bribe? Lori? They let the statute of limitations run out on that. That's what happened, huh? Yeah, Laura, they've done a really crappy job of covering their rear ends. You know, if you're going to lie, you need to cover yourself for that lie. You have to be prepared to keep telling other lies. And after a while, we all know that you tell enough lies, you forget what you said. You can't keep up. Oh, we did talk to Pope Francis. Okay. Hey, T. There's Clarence. Hi, Clarence. We did Diana, too. We did Princess Diana and Mother Teresa recently, both of them. All right, let's get a card out of here. I'm still shuffling. I think I've shuffled enough. Oh. Blind to the truth. That's us. Not us, but that's a large portion of the collective. Can't wrap their brains around stuff. I think I have Jimmy down, but we'll find out. President Carter. He might have been one of the first I did. Thing is, I put special characters in certain names because I'm not trying to get shadow banned. Yeah, I wrote that down, Betty. Thank you. Nine of Cups. This is them. It's reversed. Nine of Cups is a wish granted. Reverse, no wish granted. Everything backfiring. Well, yeah, Dave, Nathan, I don't donate a lot, but I do donate like $4 a month. Every little bit counts. Nine of Pentacles. reaping rewards, reaping what has been sown. Well, I need to run through the list of people that I haven't spoken to yet before I can go back and redo, but I will redo. Well, Lori, Trump's not going to take anything away. He isn't available for that. He's trying to take the First Amendment away. This is one of those things that we keep talking about, that spirit teams keep talking about, that there's going to be things that are that people are like, all right, that's it. I've had enough. We're not doing this. He's going to try to take our First Amendment. But we are resourceful. And we'll find out a way to get the message out. I don't know. That's a couple of happy bunnies there. Making choices. Emotional choices. I swear, if this computer doesn't stop asking me to try Gemini and Google Chrome, my head's going to explode. Okay. Yeah, Aaron, he is pulling the strings, but remember, there's different factions now. It's not just Miller and the MAGAs anymore. It's not just Miller in Project 2025 anymore. It's other factions, Tech Bros. And then we've got the Fuentes person with his following. Now we've got Space Cadet too. Okay, Space Cadet's going to do for Space Cadet. I think he might be have drug induced psychosis. To be honest with you, he's not looking very good. King of Wands. Bringing a message. Action. Taking action. Well, Jimmy Fallon, Seth Meyers in the View. I think Jimmy Fallon definitely. Don't know about Seth Meyers. I'm not hearing about that. But the View, absolutely, because it's a bunch of chicks. It's a bunch of females. We don't like females. Yeah, I don't know about Nixon. I'll have to think on Nixon. I'll have to dig in his energy a little bit. Yeah, that's it, infighting. We keep getting the Five of Wands. Five of Wands is fighting, arguing. A lot of trash talking, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. Oh, geez, Sandra. Yeah. There's bad actors everywhere. I have, ever since I was a child, I knew that just because they're a minister or they're involved with the church or whatever doesn't make them pure as a driven snow. Yeah, Hexeth is still drinking. We don't hear that much from him anymore. Thank goodness. Not going to hear me complaining. Gee, look what showed up on the bottom. We were just talking about it. Five of Wands. Yeah, I'll check his energy, Laura. I'll check Nixon's energy and see how I feel, okay? Lori. Yeah, he's an alcoholic. If he doesn't get help, or support, or he's not going to stop drinking. And you can't force an alcoholic to stop drinking. An alcoholic has to be ready here and here, in their heart and their head. Absolutely, JP. It's all going to come out. One thing at a time, though. Okay, that's the way this works. Estelle, I grew up in a fundamentalist Christian family, and it was church 4 times a week, and they were the most judgmental, cruel bullies I have ever met in my entire life, feeling superior to everybody else. And I know that's not true with every person that goes to church. I know that's not true about every church. But the truth is, here's some truth. I don't need a building between me and my higher power. It's just a building. I don't think he's a dry drunk. I think he's drinking, hun. I wouldn't worry about that, Aaron or Lori. He's not. He's drinking. He's going to be dangerous no matter what. You know, Hexeth would have to get into a program. He'd have to work the 12 steps. You have to remove your ego for that. You have to push your ego to the side to get sober. And his is huge. Orange Menace was saying to her, "You're doing so good. How can I attack you?" Yeah, JP. For some, it's an excuse to do whatever you want, and then, all week, and then we go to confession and everything's all good. Or I'll just do this thing here that I know I shouldn't do, and then I'll ask for forgiveness. One of my favorite movies ever is Stigmata, because it's possession for purposes of good instead of evil, to make a point, right? So, that was cool. I was also an Angel or Buffy the Vampire Slayer person, because Angel had a soul. So, anywho, in the movie Stigmata, they're supposedly writing a passage that Jesus wrote, saying that, let me see if I can remember. The kingdom of heaven is within you and all around you. Lift a stone, I'm there. Split a piece of wood, you find me. Or lift a stone, you find me. Split a piece of wood, I'm there. I love that. Yeah, I don't talk to any of my family, Laura. I have one aunt. Oh, she found Jesus. Well, and she asked, "Well, I found Jesus." And I looked at her. I said, "Good for you." Well, you're not better than anybody else, Auntie. Ugh. Hierophant. Okay, so that's a higher authority giving a blessing. Hey, Beck. When it comes out, will they be prosecuted or slapped on the wrist? Oh. There's your answer, the Tower. Okay, but remember, The hardcore M of the A of the G of the A's that are going to be left, these are the same people that said, we don't care if he's a 34 count felon and has been, whatever the term is for, brutally taking advantage of females. Okay. They didn't care. And it's come out of their mouth. We don't care. Thank you, Lori. So we cannot expect for everything to be hunky-dory immediately, because there's still going to be people out there. Remember, they're way less than us. They're way, 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 way less than us. Okay. But they're just louder. They just talk louder. They're angrier. Their energy is it's big and it's heavy, right? And it's thick. And they're going to be like they're not going to care either. They're not going to care that all these people in this regime did this, that, and the other. Those are the hardcore M of the A or the G of the A. They just don't care. Because they're vile, nasty human beings. Happen orange. Honestly, Nathan, it depends on how the removal, how their removal goes down. Pootie wasn't afraid to push somebody out a window. Rump Roast wasn't afraid to push his ex-wife down the stairs. Okay. So it depends. These leaders have been known to get rid of their doubles because they know stuff. And these doubles go into it knowing that they're probably not going to live. But to me, it's all about the money for them. Must be a lot of money. That's funny, Sue. Oh, Sue says she has a friend that told her she found Jesus, and Sue says, I didn't know he was lost. That is so funny. What am I missing? Oh, I'm feeling like not completely, Karina. I don't think our Flower Queen has it all lined up yet. She knows who she wants for VP. It's not that, and it's not, I mean, she wrote in her book that they didn't want a black woman. It's not about being a black woman. It was about being a woman. Period, point blank. We're ready for a female president. And Hillary Clinton running had a lot to do with that preparation. So she does have a list, but there's a couple that she's not sure. I think she's going to say, okay, if the first choice says no, I'm going to take the second choice. Hey, Toe Beans. Sorry, I didn't say hello when you first came in. Oh no, Gavin's not going to run right now. Kim. Well, there's more than one double back. He has 6 doubles now. Hey, Pisces. I moved my clock. One of these days, I'll take a picture of my Phyllis. Phyllis made me a Kamala quilt, wall quilt. I mean, yeah, the ones closest to him, yeah, they know. Aaron, his family knows. Thank you, Linda. Who pays the doubles? Well, geez, they've got trillions of dollars worth of taxpayers' money, so we pay the doubles. Let's be honest. But I think Rumpros is doing that on a personal level, but he doesn't separate his money from ours. Okay? He doesn't separate that. He's a narcissist. Everything is his. He is entitled to everything, whether it belongs to him or not. He thinks it's his. That's how they think. Hey, Three Ravens. Good to see you. All right. Well, I have y'all here. This is the deal. I am going to do a tarot class. So you can do it two ways. You can have access to the tarot class if you become a paid, have a paid membership here for $1.99 a month, which comes out to be about $24 a year. Or you can pay to be a subscriber on Substack, which is $30 a year. A one-time payment every year, one-time $30 payment. Okay. And then you have access to extra content, more spiritual stuff, and you have access to whatever I do extra for. And Pampered Pets. Yeah. 0 people showed up to Pampered Pets. 0. So I just sucked that right up. We don't have to do it now, Betty, because I'm not holding the class right now. I have to prepare for it. So anywho, so $30 is, to me, is the better deal over in Substack, because you get a lot more. I mean, you get a lot more different stuff than you do here on the Tube of the U. So 2 choices: $1.99 a month here to get into the tarot class, or which is $24 a year, or $30 one time per year to get it on Substack, plus all the other stuff I do on Substack. Well, people learn best by doing, so that's probably how we're going to run the class in that. So everyone get your tarot cards and a notebook. 3 of Pentacles came out. We have collaboration. Hanging their little pentacles above their new home. So that's collaboration, creating something new. What did I miss? What's up with the hugs? Hugs are lovely. No, just pick whichever one calls to you, Estelle. Whatever deck calls to you. So I'll keep you guys in the loop on when it's going to be, but it will be once every 2 weeks, 2 hours, once every 2 weeks, depending on how many people we have there. Every 2 weeks for 3 months. It mocks you with your Jilly. Did yours come? Your Purple Rose deck come with the booklet? Mine did. If it didn't come with a booklet, Google that or put it in your favorite search engine. And there's often, you could just very often just download it for free from somewhere. Well, as it should be, hold the light. I used to love hugs. Right now, I really just don't want to be touched. Just saying. Yeah, Betty, going to keep it simple. Keep it simple, Sally. The Empress. Birthing something new. There's a bunch of cards. So we have the Tower with the downfall. Then we have the collaboration, creating something new. And then we have the Empress, which is also about birthing something new. Got all the hugs there, Pisces. There you go, Denise. Read Denise's post right there. Comment. Oh, it's hot there. It's supposed to be 80 degrees here. I don't know. I had the windows open. It was chilly in here. I shut them up for the most part, but a crack, and it's kind of perfect. Yeah. Yeah, Sue. Yeah, ADHD and autism. I used to be very physical when I was really young, real little. Yeah, Pisces, I know. It's like Jesus taught us to love our neighbors. Jesus told us to be compassionate. He didn't say anything about disappearing people. He didn't say anything about shooting bullets into a crowd of protesters. He didn't say anything about any of those things. They are doing exactly the opposite of what a Christian. I know about the hypocrisy of Christians. Okay, not all Christians are hypocritical, but I know about the hypocrisy because I experienced it. In my house, it was, oh, you're going to hell no matter what you do. And the next minute it was, God loves you. Well, if God's going to kick my ass all the time, then it doesn't really look like love now, does it? It's okay, Bloomsy. I'll gift it to somebody, honey. Yeah, Estelle, I'm like I have a support group. If I go to a live support group instead of online, I'll give people hugs there. But I know these people for years. But I don't like people touching me. He would too, Denise. He would be run out. Oh, go be with those grand littles, Joanne. Have all the fun. It's wonderful. You can play with them and feed them sugar and give them back to their parents. It's a beautiful thing. Hey, Deanna. Recovering Baptist, 3 Ravens. Oh my God. I hear all the time, I'm a recovering Catholic. It's whatever calls to you, Susie Q. I mean, that's the whole point of the class, right? So get a deck, because I bought decks early. Well, that was 30 years ago. I bought decks 30 years ago. And even now I'll buy a new deck and I'll lose my flavor for it. Right? Because my energy changes, not the deck's, mine. Fully recovered Methodist. That's funny, Toby. Yeah, mine was fundamentalist Presbyterian. Missionary hardcore. Hey, Melinda, of course we care, honey. Yeah, oh, thank you for the likes, you guys. Temperance. Balance. What did I miss here? Not seeing Lunar Muse. Well, welcome anyway, Lunar Muse. Lunar Muse, welcome. Knight of Cups. All right, Lori. Okay. Knight of Cups, Knight of Cups, Knight of Cups, Knight's complete a task. Okay, camera. There we go. Knight's complete a task. Cups are about emotion, magic. Okay, so someone will take an action towards something that will get another ball rolling down the hill. Oh, but that's kind of sad, Lori. It shouldn't have to be anybody against anybody, you know? Well, they'll come to their senses or they won't, I guess. Five of Swords. That's winning at any cost. He took the swords from the little ones. Very similar to the Seven of Swords, the Steel card, the Thief card. I think we're in Libra season today, aren't we? I can't really look because I'm afraid to go to another page and mess with this. And I'm not watching the NFL anymore. I'm getting rid of my Paramount Plus. I'm getting rid of my Disney Plus. I'm done. The NFL totally kisses the diaper. And I'm done. Because I was going to start following the Browns because I was done with my Chiefs last year with that. That was such a joke. Deanna. The 23rd. Okay, thank you, Sally. That's weird it's on the 23rd. It should be the 21st or 22nd. What's up with that? Do we have a leap year this year? Okay, thank you. 22nd to the 23rd of October. We're in the sign of justice, you guys. We're in Kamala Harris sign right now. Aw, thank you, Hold the Light. Aw. You guys are so awesome. Always the 23rd? Okay. That's just so strange to me, Susie Q, because, like I said, it's usually like the 21st or the 22nd of a month. But, yeah, okay. All right, then. I believe all these. Yeah, it doesn't matter, Lori. I like figuring stuff out. I'm really good at math, and I'm really good at science, spatial science. So I like to figure stuff out. Why did this happen? How's that work? When I was little, I used to tear stuff apart, just put it back together. Got a lot of trouble doing that. Like this says, we all grew up in the same household. Oh, that's funny. Oxford. Oh, I believe it. It's just because I don't know everything. I don't know everything about everything, you know. I'm okay with that today. Nine of Wands, there we are. The wounded warrior stepping up, protecting what we fought for. Yeah, Betty, I just get it. Okay. Oh, we're gonna pull some oracle cards. Pulled oracle cards in forever. So you take the message out of the oracle cards, whatever resonates with you. We'll do Sacred Traveler first. Where's my trees? I can't forget my tree keeper oracles. I love my trees. Protected by angels. You are cherished by the angels. Oh, thank you, Jilly. Oh, just so you know, the donations that were sent to our community members facing homelessness was nearly $1,000. These guys did good. And they have a thank you written out. I just have to post it. But I'm going to keep that in my post. I'm not going to put it in my description box. Keeper of pace. So that's pretty much about the grounding and the focusing on the now, one step at a time. Yeah, these nails are awful. I got to do my nails, but I'm waiting because I got Halloweeny nails, and I don't want to put them on too fast. Oh, that was a Tree Keeper Oracle, by the way. Now, did you guys notice how we didn't focus on the regime as much? Because I did. You are living poetry. Oh, sacred creators. And finally, Mystic Journey. Maybe an animal. Maybe a wild soul. No, we better do angels and ancestors. Which has animals on it. Mystery. Lots of things to still unfold. Lots of truths to still come out. So moths are about transformation, just like a butterfly. So when the truth comes out, there will be a transformation. Okay, what is this? This is our Angels and Ancestors Pocket Oracle. I had the big version too. It was gifted to me. It was a beautiful thing, people. Okay. Nice to take a break. Yeah. We should be in the light more often, huh, Linda? What you talking about there, Jilly? Oh, hours of sleep. Right. What did I get? 4. I'll be darned. Well, all right then. They're arguing with me. They say take all 3 of those. Four of those. You guys are killing me. Okay, so first we have Heart Guardian. Love and let yourself be loved. Then we have Lady. Enjoy growth and reap rewards. It generally happens when we learn to love ourselves. Sage, as in a person, sage. Be devoted and committed. Shaolin Master. Be graceful in movement and action. I tried that Tai Chi. I can't hold my arms up that long. Bummer. Okay. It is 10 after. I'm going to leave you guys to it. Don't forget the 5 o'clock Zoom room, uncensored freedom of speech. I do find that most people prefer not to use the Rosexual name because it carries a certain type of energy with it, but freedom of speech, free. Jeez. Slow down, shall we? Take a deep breath. All right, I'm going to leave you guys to chit chat. Thank you so much for showing up, you guys. All right. I'll keep everyone posted about the tarot class. Much love, many blessings. I see you in the funny papers.